What's up, my fellow tables, chairs, lamps, lampshades, all my household appliance family out there? The hell am I talking about? So hopefully by now you've heard my new song, Quiet. Search it up, L.Dre, Quiet, on all streaming platforms. It just dropped. Go check it out. Add it to your playlist. Share it on your story. Share it with your friends. I don't know. Just vibe to it. If you're not hip to it, I made that beat in a previous video where I was sampling from a vinyl record, and I was just freestyling some vocals on it, but a lot of people in the comments said I should make it into a full song, and I did, and I just released it. I posted a little video on Instagram, and a bunch of people are asking me how I got my vocals to sound like that. So here's the disclaimer. I can't sing. A lot of people like to say that I can sing good just because I sound good on the song, but that doesn't mean that I can go to a show and actually perform that song singing, because no, bro, it's not happening that way. So pretty much the whole theme of this video is you don't need to be a good singer to make good songs. As long as you know how to work effects, processing, and you just know how to make your voice kind of make notes, then you can make some good songs. Just don't expect to be sounding like Beyonce or The Weeknd out here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna dig into my vocal chain and show you what I did to make myself sound like I don't suck at singing, and show you how you can do it yourself, whatever DAW you're working with. So I'm using Ableton. Let's get into it. Now I'm gonna be vulnerable with you guys right now, all right? So I'm gonna play you a snippet of the song with all the effects and stuff, and then I'm gonna play it for you without the effects so you can see the difference. So yeah, a lot of people say it's kind of like Joji vibes or like XXXTentacion vibes, which is a big compliment because I love them. So now let me play it without the effects. It's quiet, so. So yeah, obviously I can't be doing that on stage, but let me just show you what I did to make that sound good. So first things first, Waves Tune. This is just an auto-tune plugin. There's a bunch of them. If you're on Logic, they have a built-in one. If you're on Ableton, you need to get one of these. It's auto-tune. You should know what auto-tune is by now. This, I believe, is like 30 bucks. This is like the cheapest one you can get, I think. It's always on sale, so I'll put a link to it in the description. What I like about this one, because I also have the one by Antares, the big one. I got it with my Apollo. I use that sometimes too, but that's when I'm really trying to be detailed. But for this song, I wasn't really caring, and it sounded good the way it was. So for like this, you just make sure you find the key of the song. So I was in B major, you hit B, change the scale to major, and then you just mess with the note transition and the speed. I'm not the best person to tell you what the speed and the note transition does. I just know if you mess with it, it sounds different. That's all I really know. I'm not a professional mixer. I just started really getting into vocals like this. Quiet, so that fixes it already. That sounds way better. And it's not too much. The next plugin I use is kind of a cheat code. It's Neutron by Isotope. So pretty much what this is, like I said, I'm not a professional mixer and I don't care that much. So this, if you're familiar with Ozone or Neutron, they're like pretty much these advanced, smart, built-in equalizers, compressors, exciters, transient shapers, and all types of stuff. But what I like about it is the presets. When I'm doing anything with vocals, just to get it, you know, loud or more saturated, EQ'd, and all that stuff that somebody else would go in and individually do, I just go into Neutron, pull up a preset. They have all these different presets for drums, whatever. I go down to vocals. And for this one, I believe I use like, I don't know, male vocal basic. You have the EQ, compressor, all these different things running. Choir. That's off. Now this is on. Choir. It's doing some type of groundwork that an engineer would do. So let's say you don't want to buy this plugin. You just need to figure out on your own, like how to EQ. Like honestly, if you just want like a test drive, if you're really a beginner, and you want to test drive, you can just screenshot this EQ right here, make some similar settings in your stock EQ or something, compressor. I don't know what any of this stuff does, to be honest. Like, I have a degree in music production and I really forgot all this stuff. Exciter, don't know what that does, honestly. I'm so sorry. This is whack. This is a whack video, but this is like a beginner type of thing. So if you're a professional, get out of here, bro. This isn't for you. But yeah, that's like a little hack. You just throw that on, put a preset on, and then you're good to go. Here's the secret sauce right here, for real. To give it like that doubling effect, I use Little Altar Boy by Sound Toys. It has all these cool presets as well, but this one I use one called Modern Double, and it pretty much just transposes your vocal down a little bit. And if you don't have that, you can get a similar effect. Let's say you duplicate the track, and for one of them you just transpose it down like halfway, like -6 or something like that. You'll essentially get the same effect as that. That's the bulk of it, but the most important part is, I'm talking reverb, whoop, full reverb, whoop, and then bunch of delay, bunch of reverb, bunch of delay. That's how you really get that atmospheric vibe. That's when it starts sounding good. So the reverb I use, if you're interested in knowing that, is Little Plate by Sound Toys. I really like Sound Toys plugins. I always buy them when they're on sale. So they're on sale right now too. So if you're trying to get some new plugins for the holidays, I definitely recommend checking out Sound Toys. But yeah, so this is a Little Plate. It's a plate reverb. I just use everyday plate and then just mess with the settings a bit, but great reverb, great sounding. It works for everything. I don't use any other reverb, but like I said, I'm not a skilled mixer, and this is my first time really working with vocals. So for now, this is how I'm doing things. And guess what? Here's the best part. That's it. That's literally all I did, bro. Waves tune, Neutron, Little Plate. It would look bigger if I didn't have Neutron, because then maybe I'd have a compressor, an EQ, and like a de-esser or something all within this rack. But for now, it's literally those three things. And then, you know, obviously to make it sound more full, you want to double it. So here's like a little background track for the same part. Just layering things up. But the key here is the auto-tune, the reverb, and the little pitching effect. So I did some more pitching effects here, I believe. Let me see. I pitched up one of these. You just gotta be creative with it. Want me to expose myself? I'll do it. Look, this is how that part sounds. I mean, I guess I'm not that bad of a singer, but I feel like anybody can do that. You know, you just gotta feel it. Like when you're in the shower singing, just do that on the mic. You have to be comfortable. I guess the main key to take out of this without the effects is when you're singing, try to have some confidence. Even though you're aware that you can't sing, just act as if you can, and just don't care about the world outside of this, because once you put it into the mic, you can process it and it will sound way better. But the better you sound going into the mic, the easier it is to process it. So that's just one little fact. Just who cares, man? If you can't sing, just who cares? Try it out, put some effects on it, see how it sounds. And if anybody's got a problem with that, if anybody's like, oh, this is too much effects, oh, you can't sing, oh, that's auto-tune, give them one of these. But yeah, that's about it. That's the full video. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit of my vocal process. So let me know if you're interested in seeing more stuff that I do with vocals on my channel, because I'll probably show you guys some of that as I go on my new journey. I don't know, singing. Still making beats, but every now and then I'll throw a song in the mix. But yeah, I'll try my best to put all the links to these plugins in the description. I hope that helped somehow, some way, just to explain things or get you some knowledge. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, because I know some of you guys aren't subscribed. just do it. It takes 5 seconds. If you don't like my videos, just don't watch them, but stay subscribed, or watch them. But yeah, please go stream this song. If you're on TikTok, make some videos using the sound, all that stuff. I want this song to do well, but if it doesn't, just a learning experience, just throwing something new out there, seeing how people react, and I'll move forward from there. But yeah, keep posting it on your Instagram stories, keep sharing it with your friends. I'm listening and I'm appreciating all the support 24/7, so thank you, it means a lot. Search L.Dre Quiet on all streaming platforms. I am a table, don't let anybody tell you what you can or cannot be. Thanks for watching. L.Dre out.